takes us to Jacksonville, Florida. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out, a former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
And if he replicated his game from last week, Kate, they'd win 9 times out of 10. Last week was just the odd case where a 4-touchdown game wasn't enough to do the job. I know he's focused on that one pick, not all the scores he threw, but I'd focus on all the good he did and try to reach those same heights right here.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Hey, run! Red! Dot!
Lawrence to throw it. He'll get this to ETN. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. He's got it at the 21. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And bringing them out, someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
Katie certainly produced a lot of highlights last week, but he gave the defense a couple as well on those interceptions. And I don't care how many touchdowns as a quarterback you throw in a game, you turn it over a couple times at a loss, put your defense out there a few more times, those moments you remember. And what should really be driving him to get the win this week.
They'll run here on 1st down. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 31. He finds OBJ. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
19 right. 19 tight. 19 tight. 7 5.
They'll throw it. Quick hitter complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. Second drive coming up for the Jacksonville offense. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game.
I'm sure, Kate, that the coaches would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. There's no additional damage done, however, this time. Fortunately, get the ball back, and everyone could breathe just a little bit easier.
Rifles it, and it's caught. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Hey, easy. Route. Here goes the home.
2nd and 1. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
You know, he's not going to be happy the catch was almost made, but he's going to be thrilled that he broke it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Let that other guy know. He just roughed him up and lost a big catch.
Rip, 23.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
And that one's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they face 2nd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. ETN's got the first down and more. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion. Here we go, so
Tight end going in motion here. Now it's Lawrence. Finding Davis. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 23. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars go up 6-0 here in the first. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown
Personal
of
foul.
the contest.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Cardinals and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting 2nd right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Hubbard trying this up the gut. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
A split second, all to get the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Hubbard again. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They run again with Hubbard. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
from the gun on third down. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. He'll look to throw. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Devin Lloyd making the play. And just like that, a very run-focused drive comes to an end that time with an interception.
You know, a lot of times, Kate, when you're finding success running it on a drive, because the defense is just waiting for you to throw it. And that's where they're prepared at the time. Sure enough, it's not a rush that dooms them, but a pass and an interception.
And they bring him down around the 34. And they've got themselves another first and 10.
Hey, Ron!
Lawrence throwing here. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Hey, hey!
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
Third and long for him here. Screen set up here. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Now Cameron Dicker on to try the field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Returns looking good so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there.
Damn, take off like a rocket.
Take
off like a rocket.
Taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Now we'll see them try the point after. And the kick is good. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10.
Hey, easy. Route.
Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
Red. Done.
They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Second and 8. Got a man. It's Thomas. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. And there's an extra DB out there on the field now for the Cardinals. Third down coming.
Hey, here we go.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Decent 24. Alert, Reno, bring it. Roll.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Hey, let's go. Smash. No. Hey.
Lawrence looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Bronco switch. Check. Panther.
Here's a toss headed right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Silver.
They'll run now on second down. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Kickoff taken at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Cardinals and Marvin Harrison Jr. set for this next possession. And you can see he's in chase mode, trying his best to catch the league leader in receiving. Right now, sitting in 2nd place. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Up the middle, Hubbard. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
From the 25 on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Looking for a throw here. Gets this to OBJ. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 from the 41. Here's Hubbard on the give. And he fights his way forward to get this to the 45. Rookie out of Washington making that tackle.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Go.
Back to the well and gets this one to the 49 on a solid pickup. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Back-to-back carries here. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They give it to him again. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
First down, ball at the 36. Another carry for him. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Cardinals working here. They have themselves another 1st and 10. This time it's a passing play. Escapes the pocket. Looking right, and he brings it in. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up 2nd down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Here he is to throw on 2nd down. Escapes out to the left. His throw is caught. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go.
Here's a give up the middle. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals tie it in the final minute of the half. Setting up to try the point after. And it is up and good as they take a 1-point lead.
Score Cardinals 14, Jaguars 13.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Here's a return from the 7. Jukes one defender. And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield. The Jaguars going on offense one final time in the opening half. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they may be able to put a little something together here before halftime. Here's Lawrence to throw. He's got the hook up to Ingram. He gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Check, Panther. Check.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They're set up at the 35 now.
Red.
Throwing from the gun. A diving effort. What a catch. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, Sahana. Silver.
From the red zone now. And down he goes. The Cardinals got there. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 23-yard line.
For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So we're halfway through this contest from Jacksonville. The hometown Jaguars out in front. Now we'll keep it in-state, but send you a couple hours away to our buddy in Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. And it's the 49ers who are out in front with that game closing in on halftime. The 49ers trying to hold on and claim victory. From there, let's get to the Meadowlands to check on the Giants at home at MetLife.
No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the 3rd quarter. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Cardinals and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's a give to Hubbard. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
First down, Arizona.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
And these pass rushers in the game today, they are so doggone good. Not only are they good at getting home and sacking the quarterback, look at this. He was fighting the blocker. He kept his eyes on the ball, times it perfectly, and he forces a pass breakup.
Second and 10 now. He finds OBJ. And this is marked down right along that to pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
With slated downs to approach here from the 40. Pass play on 1st and 10. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 38. Fires over the middle, caught. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Third and just 2 to go. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Connection made to Beckham. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Hubbard. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about will power. He got to rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. Great try at that 1st down.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he is into the end zone for an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take the lead right away in half number 2. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. And the extra point is up, and it is good.
Cardinals 21, Jaguars 16.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. He's going to field this at the 2. He's got a lane up past the 30. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50.
This is one of those times, Kate, where special teams have a chance to be special. Right? The opponent goes down and scores a touchdown, and you just know you've got to respond and quell some of the momentum in the building. A return like that, it's off to a great start.
Silver.
On 1st down, they'll run. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. A stoppage now for an injured player as we see, it's Travis Etienne who's in some visible pain and needing to look at from the training staff.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Hot.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Hey, hey!
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Red! Done! Silver!
Lawrence to throw it. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
I just hate that. I just hate to see that. Everything on the play was done so well. Everybody did their job, but you got to finish.
Hey,
you don't get many chances to make that type of play for your team. You got to come through on that touchdown.
Escapes a defender. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. He gets 5 on the run. That's going to bring up 4th down. A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that trims the lead to just a couple.
They can't blame him for the deficit, He's been doing all he can to kick them into contention. That's now his 4th field goal. And all those kicks he's made are part of why the lead is still close.
And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. They came into this one on one of the league's longest losing streaks, 7 games, Brock, but hoping this lead holds to help them get back in that win column. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Hubbard trying this up the gut. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3 now. Hubbard again. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. And this is now a 100-yard gain for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. He's going to throw this one. On the move, headed right. Taken in by Harrison. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute. They'll run here on 1st down.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go, set.
They're throwing it. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Cardinals have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer.
Got it. Ready?
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Hubbard. And he'll go down here at the 16. They get 6 and a first down as well.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Ready?
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They run again with Hubbard. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Let's go.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
Mustang 19, Corey, 70. Ready.
They'll try and throw it here. This one's caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Go.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still first down.
So now from further back, another try at 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Come 19, come 19. Take go.
Throwing from the gun here. Fails out, and the ground game works for the touchdown. The Cardinals push this to an 8-point game. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
The running back gets it on the draw. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
On red. Alert! Alert! Reload! Reload! Bring it! Roll! Roll! Roll!
Running it now out of the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Red on red.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. It goes as no gain on the 3rd down run, and now they face 4th down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th.
Hey, easy. Ralph, Ralph. Here we go.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets him 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the 1st.
That's a dream come true right there as a play caller, Kate. You leave the offense out there in 4th and inches. You try to pound it forward just to move those chains. You get the best of both worlds. You move the chains for a lot more.
Red 23. Hot.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got a man, coverage lost him, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt 1 play later. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on
Personal
the roughing
foul.
call.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a 1st down. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Up the middle, Hubbard. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Now on 2nd and 10. Got a man over the middle, complete. And not much doing, he stopped quickly.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. dropping back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. The Cardinals out for the punt. And he doesn't put much height or distance on this one. And they get to this one just shy of the opposing 30-yard line. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Hey, hey, hey.
The give here on second. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. The Jaguars into punt formation. And he's getting the call for the second time this game. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. No return on that punt. And they'll begin this possession in just a moment. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Simple dive up the middle. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals up by just a couple of points. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll get it only the 38-yard line before going down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. New set of downs for him at the 38. Back to the well again. And he's brought down for a loss. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another carry for him. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here we go.
They give it to him again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Here's Hubbard on the give. And this run doesn't quite reach enemy territory, tackled at midfield. It's only a gain of 1, back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long.
Let's go.
Here's a give to Hubbard. And he'll move him forward down to the 46-yard line. 4 yards narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on 4th down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that we're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Punting muted out now. Blake Gillikin will kick it away. And he doesn't put much height or distance on that one. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And that is where they'll start the next drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Lisa 24.
One final shot here. And that catch is made down the right sideline. Great effort there. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great